Jeffrey!
I'm Chris!
And we are
Kombat Kreations!
Welcome back to the show, everyone!
You know, the first show we had to, aim, and now I'm just hoping that we get it
We're
right.
gonna get it right?
Alright.
So, everyone, Chris is back. Last week he had a job and everything else like that. So, we got a little bit away. So, we had a guest over here, Maker, and that was Lance Allen. He's from Fan Services Geek Week News. And we just want to thank you so much, Lance, for being on our show. We hope to have you in future shows when one of us can't make it, or even just a regular guest. Also, we just also want to thank him as well for donating quite a bit of items for us to use for the show. And everyone, we're always accepting items that we can use to make our show.
To make stuff!
And future conventions that we might attend, we might be selling the props that we make. So
you can
come
find us!
Yeah, and wear what we
We're
make.
even cooler in person.
So, we're going to go ahead and start the clock, and we're going to go ahead. Remember, just so you guys all know, for Kombat Kreations, we take everyday household items, and we make them into something more. Also, what we're going to do is 2 minutes, every 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and switch each other, and, well, at the end of the show, kind of stop a little bit, and we'll explain what we just did, and we hope you guys have fun. And by the way, if you're under 18, make sure don't ever try this at home without parent supervision. Thank you, everyone, and continue crafting. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. So, what are we making this week? We're making a scepter. Like a magical staff. So last month was a post-apocalyptic theme, and now this month we're actually going to do we're all doing fantasy. We've made an awesome-looking, mysterious, dark, evil, elfish fairy queen crown, fairy king. And right now we're deciding, this person needs a scepter. So, what are we doing? This is going to be very interesting. I cannot wait to see what we do.
I hope this works.
The really nice thing about this is that we both bring our own crates. We put our own stuff in the crates. We go to thrift stores. We go to junkyards. We might even dumpster dive. So I'm not doing that. That's just a little unsanitary. But we're going to go ahead and, we just go ahead and bring everything. And now we get more donations. Thanks again, Alan, for that. That was or Lance. Sorry. Thank you so much for that. That was really great. We really appreciate it. I think we did a really interesting job. As you can see right here, we made a very evil type crown, and you know what? We decided to leave the cage on. It almost has a little bit of a Mad Max feel to it, but it's really interesting. I was like, you know what? That could be sci-fi. We might go in later on and add some moss to it. I think I might be growing out some more stuff, because throughout the show, we're still working on some of our post-apocalyptic stuff. We legitimately just keep adding stuff, because you're never done with the character until you're actually completely satisfied. And I'm pretty satisfied with this, but we'll see where this goes. You got about 20 seconds left, and we're going to switch.
I'm cooling off the glue as quick as I can. All right. Hot glue is hot. When it's cool, it's no longer molten. So I found this candlestick holder down here that happens to be the right size for this. This is a curtain rod holder.
Thank you, sir.
Half of one with a curtain rod blobby at the top.
3, 2, switch!
Careful!
It's good. So thank you so much for my glasses.
That works!
So remember, everyone, wear gloves.
I was kind of scared for a minute.
We don't wear gloves because, it's kind of funny. Anyways, go.
All right, you keep going. So basically, I filled the heck out of the spot with hot glue, and then held it in, and you could see I was adding a whole bunch more hot glue around, and fortunately, it was enough to hold it in place. This week's theme, this month's theme is fantasy items. Well, definitely we did a crown. This is the beginning of our scepter, like Jeff was saying. Next week, we will actually have our first guest in the studio with us. Ooh, yes. Yeah. And I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with 3 people up here.
I'm not even exactly sure what's going on down here.
That's right. I have no idea. So Jeff is adding actual Christmas light bulbs. Now, some of these bulbs are, let's face it. Now that we have LEDs around Christmas, these bulbs are useless. They are glass and they are fragile. So this whole thing that we're doing, I think we're going to have to be rather careful with.
I see this more as a decorative piece.
This is a decorative scepter.
Yes, I like that.
It's more fragile than it looks. It's the Deceptor.
Really? Chris Clover, everyone. Chris Clover.
Deceptor!
I just can't even with you.
That means it's like a transformer. The Deceptor cons. I could go all day with this.
This is what happens when he misses a show.
Yes, I missed a show last week. It was terrible. It was a crafting emergency. I had to watch the show from afar, and
Alright, it's not a show unless Jeff burns himself, and he just did.
Yep.
Now
you
normally
know
you want to
it's
wear
a show
gloves,
crafting.
but we're insured, I still think. I don't know if we're really insured.
So yeah,
It's
we're
okay.
not wearing gloves, and we are actually trying to be real careful. The glue is really hot, obviously, but we're not touching the end of the gun that's even hotter.
I kind of am, just now. Ah, why?
I
Just It's good, it's good. Oh, there's some moss I got in there. Where did that even come from? Where did the moss come from?
It
I
grows
don't
off
know.
of you. Everything you're doing is adding moss to something.
I'm alright with this. I'm sure Darla's alright.
Cool with that. Yeah.
Darla's our beloved producer, and we got a nice crew inside the studio watching over us. With the first Kate.
Sometimes they tell us what to do. I'm told. I don't know. I just ignore them and just keep on going.
Yeah.
You got about 5 seconds.
I got
by
about,
the way. It's
um,
time to switch.
Oh God, I have no idea what's going on up there.
This
so
is
enjoy
kind of
it.
cool.
I
All
like.
right.
Well, we have some webbing effect. Look, we have seen some webbing effect that Lance did last week. So now we have some webbing effect on that.
That's good. That's good that we have some of that already. All right. So let's.
So
see what
this
we
is
got
getting
going on.
pretty interesting. So I'm thinking this as a scepter and everything. So the mad fairy king wizard dude is that like dining room table. Hello everyone, I am the king. Welcome to my dining. Blah 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 blah. And welcome. Let's go ahead and eat. Food appears and everything. Oh, behold my scepter of centerpiece tableness.
Scepter of Doom.
Yeah, scepter of doom. So when his guests are really angry, or he's really angry, his guests, he's like, Scepter of Doom, boom!
You know
and he's
what?
like, kills you or something, evaporates you.
Here's
turns
some
you
of
into
that moss.
fairy
We're
dust.
gonna roll with the moss.
All right.
I'm gonna actually add it around the base here.
I like
we
this.
We had some added around the front there, so we've got kind of a theme.
And just so everyone knows, so when we're making these items, we're making them as quick as possible because to show you what you can do with almost anything you can find. The really neat thing about this is that, we're not going to finish this right now. We're going to finish this over the week between shows. So that next coming week, you can see the finished product.
But all we're doing in finishing is just stuff that's not going to work in 20 minutes. So mostly just like paint and stuff. As you can see from watching last week's show with the crown, we didn't do anything. It's good like it is.
We like the way it is. I mean, I said, we go back to things. Hey,
that.
let me go ahead and do that again.
Is.
I love
Got
playing
a
the camera people. They're really great.
Random
See?
Nerf
It's all neat.
dart.
Look at that. It's great. I love it. So, but we'll probably add some more moss to the areas and such later on. I mean, we're still working on our post-apocalyptic stuff because we love adding things. We're Kombat Kreations. We'll make it combat-y. We'll make
find
it
a way to
creative.
wrap
It's a
this
Kombat
all the way up. But I'm not gonna. No.
What
That's
are you
too
doing?
much. You gotta know when it's
I
too
feel
much.
like this is rocky right now. You got a minute left, sir. What? I have no idea what is inside my box or inside yours. You know what? I'm gonna take a look in Lance's box when I do that. So, Chris, what do you think we're gonna be adding? What do you think we should have?
Heck yeah!
Oh
We gotta.
my!
All right,
Wait,
but this
that's
is
from that cheerleader. Remember the cheerleader we had over in a post-apocalyptic thing for the one
Give me the clippers.
laser gun?
Clippers!
Oh, I don't know how to work those. Oh, it's like that. Hey. All right, protective glasses. These aren't really protective. They're just like reading glasses. So who knows? It might go in my eye. It's been a night for us, let me tell you. All right. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Wow, that's not gonna work with the clippers.
Heavy bolt. All right, we're good. I actually have an idea what we can do.
I am out of time.
Are you out of time?
Yeah, I'm out of time. I'm
Let's switch!
But I'm taking this with me. This is getting added. Look, I did almost nothing. You just there you go. All right, so this other little thing that I found that Jeff is cutting up. This is a handle off of something really, but ultimately it's a piece of foam, handle shaped, and it happens to look like wood grain, but that's totally foam. and a nice tube in there. That's kind of cool. If I had seen that, it would go good on it before I stuffed it in a candle. But
can I see that piece?
oh, there goes the piece. Yeah, fill that sucker with hot glue. We gotta have the
I don't know
the
how I feel
topper.
about that quote. Fill that sucker with hot glue. That's a new slogan tagline for our t-shirts.
Fill that sucker with hot glue.
Don't say this in high school, kids.
If hot glue doesn't work, it's not hot enough.
Oh wow, that's a lot of hot glue. And
That is. Well, you know.
Very tired. What? It's shaking.
It's okay.
It's
Look,
like a whole
take
minute left.
take another. So here's a tip.
Oh.
If you're
It's good.
all that the hot glue gun is doing is advancing the hot glue down in there. So if you hold the trigger down and push down with the next stick of glue, you can kind of get a whole super bead of hot glue going for a minute until the unmelted catches up and you
I
don't
gotta
release
say,
it.
I think this is one of our most fragile pieces
Glue!
we've ever made. Oh, glue me. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
you're glued.
We are glued. You got glued. That's another one of our slogans. Darla back there right now, she's cracking up.
Slogans. Somebody write these down.
Somebody
this
write
is
down.
comedy gold.
If you got these from our show, we just want credit. That's all. Maybe a few dollars here and there.
So
Please
on the
help
show
us
now,
out.
we're also testing out a new mic. You see, because apparently we were kind of loud and draping over the cable and stuff. So they said, "Hey, you guys are loud anyway. We're gonna move the mic back a little bit."
And so what I'm doing, we are.
Add some of the webbing and stuff. All right, so it kind of goes. You know, though, the more I look at this, the more I need some more to match. There, we've got the tie-in. But we don't necessarily have. We got the web tie-in. We need some more.
I've lost my mind, guys.
We need
I'm
some
sorry,
more
I'm
tie-in.
sorry.
Yes, wait. We're past time.
Are we?
Switch.
Oh, we are. Yeah, that.
Get out of the way. Get out of the
All
way.
right, I'm out of the way. We got it. Look at this table piece. Anyone know? I don't want to touch it. I'm so scared it's gonna break. It's great. I mean, hot glue can go a long way, guys. I mean, there's other glues out there. Of course, you got the classic Elmer's glue that all the kids eat when you're in elementary school. I mean, I did. Come on, look what I'm doing nowadays. This is what gets you. You eat Elmer's glue, you do it. Don't really eat Elmer's glue. Like, seriously, we don't even know what puts in that
Stuck
stuff
together.
anymore.
Why are
But there's also
together?
I don't know what happened in my bags. There's also E6000. That stuff is highly chemical. Always make sure you do wear a mask when using it and leave it to dry overnight. It does burn through
not
material.
dry. It's
Pure, dry stuff. Man,
Terms.
this is one evil person.
Well, I mean, look at the crown.
I know. I really enjoy this. This is really great. Man, time is flying by. And while you do that, I'm just going to kind of take a look through.
One of the things that's really helping us with this hot glue is that we are in a cold room.
We are
And so,
in a cold room.
It cools down the hot glue pretty darn fast.
It is very cold. Lance, you have some crazy things in here. We're gonna use flowers! I love flowers!
Oh, yeah, we need
Speaking of
some
flowers!
Oh, I like that. You gotta hold it carefully
Oh,
so
dear
you
gosh.
don't
Sir, I just want to say, because it's near Valentine's Day and we've been celebrating on the show, I got you a box of chocolates.
A box of chocolates!
You might want to open the box.
Ah! That's not chocolate.
No!
Can I eat it?
No, why would you eat that? It's plastic.
Tastes plastic.
It does taste plastic.
That's a pretty cool box.
Switch!
Ah!
We have lost track of time. We're just gonna do it now. Okay. I got some ideas.
That's a cool box. I'm gonna turn that into something else.
Yeah.
All right, flowers. So last week, one of the other things that we added to the crown, or that was added, I say we like I was here. I know you were all missing me. Look, it's Kombat Kreations. Where's the really cool guy? So.
But we really enjoyed Lance. He's
Yes,
definitely gonna
yes.
be our fill-in from now on.
So on the crown, before we had these stems from some flowers, minus the flower themselves. Oh, that's looking great, bent around like that. Now it's plastic, so it's a little
Glue me!
hard. Glue you.
Thank
It's
you.
the flower is plastic, obviously, but because it's not real black flowers getting glued to that's crazy. So you've got some bend to it, and the hot glue's helping keep it in place. If you had trouble keeping it in place, what you could do is when you make the bend, hit it with a heat gun where you want to bend it a little bit and warm it up, and then kind of make the bend and hold it to let it cool down, and then put it in place, and that'll help keep it spiraling up. That's looking really good. Whatever character wears this stuff,
I think, but we're just gonna. So what I'm doing right now, I'm blowing this so it actually dries out just a bit.
Blow, Jeff! Blow! Blow, Jeff!
You know Gavin's back there right now making a horrible joke, or at least Darla is. Actually, all our crew members
Use your airways! Switch! Switch!
Alright, I think that's gonna hold for a little bit. We'll figure it out. I can't. I lost it.
That's good, but I think we should have the pair. So that one wraps that way. This one will wrap counterclockwise.
I really enjoy all this.
Stick for me,
Alright. I felt like I just did a scene from Rocky Bullwinkle or something. Or was it Brad and Janet? What was that? This is why we wear hard boots, people. Make sure you do wear hard boots because we drop things that are sharp, very heavy. You always want to wear. It's a steel toe. Steel toe is what it is. What?
I don't wear hard boots.
Ah, my knee! That just happened, folks. Safety first.
Hard boots help you there.
We can hear them laughing in the studio right now. This is really great, guys.
All right, so yeah, we've got the dual one going on. The duality of all things, life and death, good and evil, crown and scepter, or crown and coke.
Broke it to Lance.
Shh. Lance, don't look. Hey, look, it's blocking my face. It's too tall if it blocks my pretty. Hi, I'm still pretty over here.
We can't see you. Where
I'm
are
still
you?
pretty over
Where
here.
are you? I love this. This is looking really great. If we can get a close up, guys, you can move the camera up and down on this because
Look,
the
I
amount
will be
of
a white
detail-
backing.
Yes, the amount of detail that we have put into this, it's just brilliant.
Can we even get some of the bottom and stuff? Yeah, just go up and down, up and
So you
all
can
up
see
and down the
up and
scepter.
down,
Look,
up
you can
and
have my
down.
shirt behind it. So
All right,
that
let's
you can
switch
see
real
it.
quick. I'm gonna.
I am being a backdrop.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, that way. There's backwards on. See, it's a backdrop. Switch. Now you're the backdrop. You have to get on low when you get in there.
What? I'm completely confused. Someone
Huh?
help me, please.
Yeah, little
this is
confused.
mine.
Oh, look, dangly bits.
Little
We've got
dangly
dangly
bits.
bits.
Just little dangly bits to make the scepter look all cool and badass. Yes, I just said badass.
Oh no!
And, you know, for our last moment, we're just going to go ahead and start webbing. So, everyone, this is what we do. This is what we do on Kombat Kreations. We literally take things and we just make it into something bizarre.
And as I said at the beginning of the show, this started as a half a curtain rod with this particular decorative end. It just screws on there. So if you've got different decorative ends or whatnot, you just go on down and find one and switch them out there for whatever it is that you're needing for your particular thing.
Yeah. Hey,
Top of a trophy, bits of.
So, Chris, I actually have a question.
Stuff.
How long have you been creating little bits and pieces like props and such like that? If you don't mind me asking.
Shoot. Heck if I know. I'm old.
You're old. I'm young.
I mean,
it happens.
I started innocently enough with Legos as a kid.
Let me tell you, this guy has like a fortress of Legos. You know someone made a house out of Legos?
Legos are the gateway drug to prop building.
The gateway drug.
So
to
once
prop
you start,
building.
you get a Technic set. It is all over. I mean, there should be a 12-step program. There probably is somewhere.
There probably is a 12-step program.
So yeah, so we put this in just to be able to stand it and give it some decorative finish. The bottom is just a candle holder. Ours looks like a leaf because it's kind of with the fantasy floral theme. But really, it's just a bunch of hot glue to get it all stuck in there together.
Let's see. Now I'm able to lift it.
Yeah, I would
Look at
actually
that. Look at
recommend
that.
carrying it by the
I'm probably going
shaft.
to carry just a little bit of the shaft.
Keep your hands on the shaft.
You said shaft.
See?
So guys,
Did not.
you can see what we tried to do. We attempted to make all of this. This is really neat. I actually kind of think it's
And
neat.
to tie it in, like
know,
we were tying it into the crown to go with it. The crown, we started and added the moss and stuff, so we added moss here. It's not a lot of moss. The moss is a big thing for the crown. There's not a lot of moss here, but there's enough to tie it in. There are a bunch of the spikes on the crown that are really, again, a centerpiece of that. On here, it's not a centerpiece as much, but there are just a couple to be able to get things going. Once again, we're running low on time here. This has been part of our fantasy props month. We're going to continue that next week with some gauntlets.
And we're going to have a guest.
And we're going to have a guest. Kristen Seacrest, a LARPer and fellow crafter, is going to join us for a threesome on stage.
You just said that.
Of prop building. Probably not after I said that.
Also, guys, don't forget, if you ever want suggestions on what you would like to kind of see us make, we'll go from there and pick what we got.
Stay tuned for Zombie Life TV, part of the Fanboy TV Block Party, and continue crafting!
Ow. I love this.
Yeah,
okay,
we don't have to
guys,
leave.
see you later.
Hey!